guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new to my channel, my name is Jasmine and I welcome you. If you are not part of the family, I hope you subscribe and stay around. If you are part of my family and you have not clicked the little bell, please do so you get notified every time I upload a new video. If you don't click that bell, there's a chance that you will never know when I upload because YouTube might not tell you. So click the little bell so if you want to stay notified every time I upload a new video. So today I'm here with a very important video because the Sephora VIB sale is upon us, you guys. I can see it crossing over the mountains. It's on its way and we're all going broke, and it's okay because we'll be looking cute though. Anyways, I'm here to tell you guys my picks for the VIB sale, what you guys should get, what I recommend, what I think is worth spending your hard-earned money on during this special time of the year. So if you want to see what I recommend, then just keep watching. So I'm gonna start off with foundations and just give you guys a couple of foundation recommendations that I think you should get during this sale. So the first foundation that I highly recommend is the Fenty Beauty foundation. If you have oily skin, normal and oily skin, you will love this bad boy. It is amazing, really good, medium to buildable, full coverage. It is a beautiful foundation. I have the shades 420 and 400. I like to use a little bit of both. I used to just use 400. Sometimes I feel like it's a little bit too light. 420 is a little bit neutral, so to get my perfect golden deeper shade, I mix the two together and it works out perfect. The next foundation that I recommend is the NARS Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation. I can never remember the name of this foundation because it's super long, but I love this foundation, you guys. If I want full coverage, like right off the back, I don't want to build nothing, I reach for this guy because it's amazing. It is one of the most full coverage foundations that I own. It's comparable to this, my other favorite, which is from Urban Decay, the All Night foundation. It's an older foundation, so you might have it in your collection already. But if you don't have it in your collection, I do recommend it as well if you want full cover. So I love this foundation. It is really, really good. It's amazing. I really think you should get it if you want a full cover foundation in your collection. I highly recommend getting this during the sale. Also, they have an extended shade range and it's just beautiful. Both of these have beautiful shade ranges. The next foundation that I would recommend is from Bare Minerals. It is the Bare Minerals Bare Pro Performance Wear Liquid Foundation. I have the shade Hazelnut. It is amazing. I love it. I feel like this foundation does not get the hype it deserves because it's a bomb product. It's really, really good and I highly recommend it. If you guys haven't tried it out, definitely try it out. And if you want to cop it, this is the perfect time. So cop this foundation because it is really good, and like I said, it's from Bare Minerals. Don't sleep on Bare Minerals now. Don't sleep on them. The next and last foundation that I would recommend is from Dior. This is the Dior Forever Foundation. The Dior Forever Foundation is really, really good. You probably heard about it a million times by now, but it is a beautiful foundation. I have the shade 50, which is not like the perfect match ever, but it's the closest that I can get to me, and I absolutely love it. I'm gonna go over to primer, which is backwards, but that's okay, you know. So the first primer that I would recommend is the No Problem primer from Touch in Sol. You guys, it's so good. When you place on your face feels like butter. It feels so good. It's amazing. I love it. I love it. I love her. It feels really good on your skin. Your skin looks and feels like plastic once you have this on. It feels amazing. I love it. So this is the No Problem primer, and it's pretty affordable. It's not like, I think it's like 20 bucks, so it's not too crazy in price. It's like about $20, so it's not that bad. The next primer that I'm going to recommend will make you really glad that I recommended the Touch in Sol primer because it's a Tatcha primer and it is like triple the price. So this primer retails for like $54, but it is really, really good. It's amazing. It feels hydrating. It feels like you're getting a professional priming. It is an experience, you guys. This primer is literally an experience. It feels like you're getting a massage with primer when you apply this. It just feels really good. I don't know why. Something about it makes me feel like I'm in a rainforest applying primer. It feels amazing on the skin. It creates this beautiful blur. It is bomb. I love it. It is kind of like a color correcting primer that perfects your pores all at the same time. It is an experience and I really recommend this primer. I haven't met a soul who doesn't like it either, so pick her up. And the last primer that I'm going to recommend is from NARS. It is the NARS Pore and Shine Primer. If you are an oily skin person like me, you will love her. It's really, really good if you have oily skin because these two do not necessarily combat oil. This one does, so I like to layer primers to get what I want. I want oil control in pores and I want smoothness, so I layer these all together to get the perfect canvas. Usually I go with this and this one, or this and the other one. So I always kind of use this or some type of mattifying primer because I need it. I need it. She needs it. For concealers, I recommend firstly the Laura Mercier concealer. This is a new concealer from Laura Mercier. I think it is amazing. I highly recommend it. I have the shade 4N and 5N, so I love it. It is the Laura Mercier Flawless Fusion Ultra Longwear Concealer, and I think it is beautiful. So I recommend this concealer. I also recommend the NARS Radiant. I'm sorry, this is not it, but I do recommend that concealer as well, the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer, which I love the shade Walnut. It is somewhere in this mess in front of me, so I don't know where it is. This one right here is a soft matte concealer, and I recommend this one as well. It is a beautiful concealer, so I recommend the soft matte concealer from NARS and the Radiant Creamy Concealer from NARS. Those are my 3 concealer recommendations because they're all really, really nice. So to set your concealer and your face stuff, I recommend a couple powders. The first one is from Laura Mercier. The Laura Mercier Translucent Powder in Medium Deep is my favorite. I love this powder in Medium Deep. It's beautiful, so I highly recommend this powder. If you are looking for something that is true translucent, I do recommend the Too Faced Born This Way powder. I really, really like it, so I like to use this one if I'm looking for a true translucent powder look. I like her. And lastly, if I'm feeling a little extra and I want some extra brightness under my eyes, I like to go in with the Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder, which I like to add after I apply these other products to give me extra brightness only under my eyes. So I love this powder as well. So those are the 3 powders that I recommend. I think they're all beautiful and super, super gorgeous, so I recommend them. So I do have some bronzers that I want to recommend for you guys as well. The first one is from Sephora. It is not from Sephora. The first powder is from Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is the Mahogany shade of the bronzer. I highly recommend this bronzer. It is so beautiful and it works for my skin tone. So if you're NC50-ish and MAC, this is a bomb. This is bomb. It's also clutch. It's really good. Get her. The next bronzer that I do recommend if you want something more like a sun-kissed, like extra crisp sun-kissed, but not quite burnt, you want to get the Becca bronzer in Maui Nights. It is beautiful. It gives you the beautifulest glow ever. That's not a word, is it? I don't know, but we're gonna go with it. It is a beautiful bronzer. I love it as well. It gives me more of that summer sun-kissed, I've been laying in the sun look, so I love this bronzer a lot. It's 2 different looks you're going for here. This is more of a natural bronze. You could kind of make it, you know, extra if you want, but this bronzer is extra. Like, she is extra. So I love this bronzer as well. Lastly, I do recommend the Estee Lauder Bronze Goddess bronzer. This is a lighter bronzer. It works for me, but it's like just a tad bit darker. It's a tad bit darker than my complexion. So if I want a natural bronze, I love this guy. It's beautiful. So this is number 4 deep in Estee Lauder Bronze Goddess. Mom, I love it. I've almost hit the pan on this one. Almost. And I never do that. So next, for eyeshadow palettes, out of the newer palettes, I highly recommend the Soft Glam palette. It's bomb. It's like a game changer. It is the most perfect neutral palette ever. I absolutely love it. So the next product I recommend is a SPF. I love the Supergoop SPF 40 primer. It is newer to me, but I absolutely love it and I highly recommend it for you guys. I can't really go deep into skincare because skincare is very personalized. If you do have hyperpigmentation and dark spots, go see my recent skincare haul, because although it was a haul, I have tried a lot of products already for like a couple weeks and I started to see results, and I still, it's been 3 weeks now and I definitely do see results with these products. So check out that haul and you guys will see recommendations in there. Every single product in that haul I recommend, hands down. I think they're all bomb. So if you want more recommendations on skincare, I will link that video below. But for sunscreen, I highly recommend this one because it has an SPF of 40, which is amazeballs, and you need it in your life. It is good for you. You need it. So the next product is for brows. This one is still in the package because it is new, but I will show you guys. This is the Benefit Precisely My Brow Pencil. I love it in number 5 and 6, but I'm more of a 5 with this pencil. So I think it is beautiful. I highly recommend it if you guys want to try a new brow pencil or you want to repurchase your brow pencil. I recommend this one. I think it's really, really nice. And of course the packaging. Like it seals the deal. For gloss, I recently have been obsessed with the Gen Nude Bare Minerals gloss in the color or the shade Yas. It is beautiful. It is a nude shade, but it is so beautiful. If you wear it with a lip liner, it works beautifully. So I highly recommend this gloss in the shade Yas because it's bomb. It is really bomb. Alright, so I actually just realized that I did not mention any highlights, and I wanted to mention a highlight because it's important. If you guys are looking for highlights, I highly recommend Artist Couture because they are new to Sephora. And get you a Artist Couture highlight. Illuminati is really, really nice. Concealer is really nice as well. I think those are the 2 of the 3 that are at Sephora right now, and those 2 shades are beautiful. Artist Couture highlights are bomb. I don't think Jackie's are at Sephora, but Artist Couture in general is beautiful. So I recommend his highlighters because they're bomb. If you do want a glow that is not as, you know, strong and statement and bold, I recommend the Bobbi Brown Moon Glow highlight. It is beautiful. I absolutely love it. This is it here. It is stunning. It is not too extra. So if you want something that's not extra at all, you want it to be natural looking, you know, this is perfect for that. So I recommend that highlighter if you're going for that look. So I did mention earlier the one palette, but I do want to add this palette in because I think it is really nice. This is the Huda Beauty Electric Obsessions palette. It is new from Huda Beauty and it is a bold palette. So if you want something that has more color and boldness, this palette is really beautiful. Lastly, I promise you, this is the last thing I'm going to talk about. The Amrezy highlighter. It is beautiful, you guys. If you are certain complexions, I won't say deeper because some deeper complexions it does work for, but certain complexion this does come off a little bit silvery, so people don't really care for it, but I think it's beautiful. I love it. Anyways, you guys, these are the products that I recommend for the Sephora VIP sale when it comes to makeup. And I hope you guys have fun during the sale. I have a long list of things that I want, and I need to shrink it down. I need to compress it because it's crazy. It is crazy. I may have self-tanner on there. I'm just kidding. I don't have self-tanner on there, but I'm just letting you know how crazy it is. Anyways, you guys, that is it for the video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. Happy shopping. Spend your money. Get it, honey.